Isang magandang pagbati po ng magandang Lunes ng hapon mga kababayan. I know I greeted you all last week, but just the same, belated Happy Father's Day to everyone out there, to all the dads out there. I hope you all had a wonderful Father's Day celebration last Sunday or yesterday. Meanwhile, today on the show, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to give you employment tips, how to tell if you're going to get fired. We're also going to be talking about how to say no politely. A lot of tips for you today. But before that, let's check in with the news.
Pinoy na Pinoy, Weekend Balita.
Isa pong ulirang ama, si Ronnie Ligo, Editor-in-Chief ng Weekend Balita, joining us Mondays and Wednesdays here on Kababayan Today for the regular Balita segment. Magandang hapon sa Ronnie and belated Happy Father's Day.
Magandang hapon sa inyo at maraming salamat ito. At hindi lang yun, yung aking bunso ay graduate ng high school. So magka-college na rin siya. At any rate, ang balita po natin, from Google to Facebook to Verizon cell phones, lahat na yata ang minomonitor ng bansang Amerika sa kanyang mga citizens. At ito naman ay sinasabi ni dating pangalawang Pangulo Vice President Dick Cheney na talagang kailangan, this is because we are still at war against terrorists. So yung pagmamonitor na ganyan, simula nung tayo inatake nung 9/11, ay mukhang talagang kailangan na gawin pagka talaga ang gumagamit ng mga cellphones na yan or whatever, anumang paraan ng communication nila ay mga terorista against the United States.
And this is now snowballing because of what happened with Edward Snowden, a 29-year-old former government contractor na nagsabi nga nagkonfirma ng iba't ibang mga surveillance tactics ng agency na ito ng ating government. Ronnie, as a reporter, what are your thoughts on this?
Alam mo, naaalala ko dyan pagka pinag-uusapan yan yung Enemy of the State, yung palabas ni Will Smith at saka ni Gene Hackman. As long as the government does its job, talagang gagawin niya dyan at talagang kaya niyang i-monitor yan. Wala yata tayong magagawa dyan kasi who knows who monitors us, yung tinatawag na Big Brother or whatever, ang sa akin naman, as long as we are not against the United States, the government at yun naman talaga ang ginagawa ng mga citizens ng Amerika, wala dapat tayong ikabahala. However, yun na nga, at sinasabi nga ni Vice President Cheney, at ito nga, iniisip ko kasi mga ibang conservatives na against the Obama administration, sinasabi nila this is against privacy, yun na nga, tapos si Vice President Cheney naman, kakampi nila. Ngayon, hindi natin alam kung ano ba talaga ang stand nila ngayon. Well, of course, like I said, kung wala tayong dapat ikabahala, wala tayong dapat ikatakot, I think for me personally, hindi tayo dapat mag-alala kasi nga, this is for our own safety, for our own protection.
All right, this is yes for our own safety. Meanwhile, Ronnie, Philippine news naman tayo. Ang Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines is set to launch a 6-month long-stay visa. Ronnie, why is this needed?
Kasi if I'm not mistaken, pagkadadala ko sa Pilipinas, even if you're a U.S. citizen, pagka hindi ka dual citizen, you're only given, I think, a maximum of 21 days. Now, you want to stay there longer, you will be given only 2 months extension, after that. Ngayon, masyadong maiksi para sa mga ibang mga businessmen, yung mga ibang nagtuturista sa atin, lalo na at panahon na ito nagpo-promote tayo. We want to increase our tourist arrivals. So ito ay makakatulong. Now they are giving away, they are now giving 6 months extension para sa mga gustong tumagal ang stay nila sa Pilipinas. So hindi lang yan, yung passport pa natin, maalala mo pagkadarating ka, yung wet stamp na yung kulay asul or purple na tinatatak sa ating passport, gagawin na nga yung sticker para daw mabantayan ang mga gustong mga unscrupulous people na gumagamit at umaabuso ng pagdating sa Pilipinas.
Of course, sa ganda naman ng Pilipinas talaga, 21 days is not enough to tour the Philippines. And so 6 months, Ronnie, does this include those naturalized Filipinos and naturalized U.S. citizens na U.S. passports na ang hawak-hawak?
Well, of course, kasi nga kung U.S. citizen ka or any other citizens, talagang supposedly 21 days ka and then you can extend your stay. Alalahanin mo, kahit na tayong mga U.S. citizens na hindi naman dual citizen, wala tayong Filipino citizenship, talagang meron kang limit ng yung pag-stay doon at talagang hingi ka ng permission para mag-stay doon. Ngayon, up to 6 months pwede ka mag-stay, Of course, may tayong program na you can become a dual citizen.
Ayan. Okay. Meanwhile, Ronnie, world news, nakakabahala itong nangyayaring sigalot sa pagitan ng Hong Kong at sa Pilipinas. And unfortunately, friendly games, that's what they're called, no? Friendlies. Pero mukhang hindi naging friendly ang mga Hong Kong fans in a recent match between the Philippines and Hong Kong when it comes to football.
Yeah, nangyari ito no June 4, a friendly match in Hong Kong na kung saan yung mga players natin, alam mo naman ang mga Filipino football players natin sumisikat, we're talking about soccer, and naglaro sila, nanalo nga ang bayang Pilipinas against Hong Kong. Kaya lang they were thrown trash at mukhang mayroon para mga sinasabing mga racist remarks against the Filipino football players at nagreklamo nga ang ating Federation Football Association kasi nga mukhang hindi maganda itong pagtrato. This is although sa party naman ng Hong Kong, sabi nga this is the first time that they were the Hong Kong people treated somebody like this, at yun na nga, hopefully magkaroon ng talagang magandang relasyon yung dalawa, at yun na nga, ang Hong Kong government naglagay na siya ng mga rules against spectators who will be so rowdy, at kailangan kung kailangan alisin sila sa football stadium, tatanggalin sila kasi nga tinawag tayong slave nation, mga iba pang mga racist remarks. Although we admit that we are being employed by Hong Kong, at marami sa mga kababayan natin nagtatrabaho diyan, pero ito ay tayo tumutulong sa kanila because they need laborers. At bigyan naman tayo ng reciprocity na magandang pagtrato sa ating mga kababayan doon.
Oo, di ba Ronnie, sila kasi, mga natalunan, kaya tuloy nilalabanan tayo sa pamamagitan ng mga racist remarks.
Exactly. Ito ang magandang balita kasi nga, sabi ko nga, ang football team natin gumaganda ang ating performance at nakikilala na ang bayang Pilipinas.
And of course, they probably weren't expecting to be defeated by the Philippine team,
New players, a new sport as a part.
Very, very bitter sila.
Exactly.
For now, Ronnie, thank you so much for sharing those stories with us. Mas marami pang balita saan?
Of course, sa aming pong website, www.balita.com at usasianpost.com. At yung mga aming mga pahayagan, US Asian Post, at saka po ang Weekend Balita.
Maraming salamat, Ronnie Lygo, Editor-in-Chief of Weekend Balita, at ang kanila pong broadsheet paper na US Asian Post. Don't forget to pick up your free copy sa mga Filipino establishments and restaurants. Meanwhile, sa pagbabalik po ng Kababayan LA, we're gonna give you tips. In this current economic and employment climate, you need to be vigilant. So can you really tell if you're about to be fired? We'll give you tips when we return on the show. Don't go away.